Have you ever felt that heavy weight on your chest, that constant replay of a moment someone wronged you? It's like carrying a backpack full of rocks, and with every step, it just gets heavier. We all know what it feels like to be hurt. The sting of betrayal, the ache of disappointment, it's a universal human experience, and our first instinct, often, it's to hold on tight to that pain, to build walls around our hearts to make sure it never happens again. We think that holding a grudge is a way of protecting ourselves, a way of holding the other person accountable. But what if I told you that in reality, the person most trapped by that grudge is you? Today, we're going to talk about something that sounds simple, but is one of the most powerful things you can do for your own freedom and peace. Forgiving. But we're going to look at it from a different angle. The idea of forgiving so that we, in turn, can be forgiven, not just by others, but by ourselves. Let's be honest, forgiving is hard. It feels unfair. Why should we let someone off the hook when they caused us so much pain? It feels like we're saying what they did was okay. But that's a common misconception. Forgiveness isn't about condoning the action. It's not about forgetting what happened or pretending it didn't hurt. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. It's about acknowledging the pain, and then making a conscious choice to release its hold on you. Think about it. When you're consumed by anger and resentment, who is really suffering? You're the one replaying the negative scenarios, feeling the stress hormones flood your body, and letting that bitterness color your present moments. The other person might be going about their life, completely oblivious, while you're stuck in a prison of your own making. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks that prison door. It's you saying, I will no longer allow what you did to control my happiness. I am taking my power back. Now let's flip the script. How many times have you been the one who made a mistake? The one who said the wrong thing, who acted thoughtlessly, who caused pain, even if you didn't mean to. We're all human, we're all flawed, we've all been on the other side of that equation. And when we are, what do we crave most? Of course we want understanding, grace and forgiveness. When we mess up, we hope that others can see our heart, our remorse, and give us a second chance. We long for the relief that comes from being forgiven, from being able to mend a relationship and move forward. There's a profound connection here. The grace we want from others to the same grace we are often hesitant to give. It's a two-way street. By practicing forgiveness for others, we are actually cultivating the very compassion and empathy we hope to receive ourselves. We are training our own hearts to be more understanding, more generous. This brings us to the core idea, forgiving to be forgiven. This isn't a transactional deal, like I'll forgive you if you forgive me. It's deeper than that. It's about recognizing our shared humanity. When you forgive someone, you are acknowledging that we all make mistakes. You are seeing the flawed, imperfect human being behind the hurtful act, just as you are a flawed, imperfect human being who also needs grace. This act of empathy changes you. It softens your heart. It makes you less judgmental and more compassionate, not just towards others, but also towards yourself. And this is crucial, because one of the hardest people to forgive is often ourselves. We replay our own mistakes, cringing at our past actions, beating ourselves up for not knowing better. We become our own harshest critic. But when you make a habit of forgiving others, you start to understand that mistakes are part of the journey. You learn that one mistake doesn't define a person's entire worth. And slowly, you start to apply that same logic to yourself. You begin to see that you too are worthy of a second chance. You are worthy of moving on from your past. Forgiving others paves the way for self-forgiveness. It's like you're building a new neural pathway in your brain, a pathway of grace. The more you walk it for others, the easier it becomes to walk it for yourself. You start to internalize the message that everyone, including you, deserves peace. You start to believe that you are more than your worst moments. That release is one of the most freeing experiences you can have. So, how do we actually do this? It's a process, not a single event. It starts with a choice, the choice to let go. You don't have to feel it right away. Just make the decision, Say it out loud if you have to. I choose to forgive this person for my own peace. Then, allow yourself to feel the anger, the sadness, the hurt. Don't suppress it. Acknowledge your feelings without letting them consume you. A great way to do this is through journaling, or talking to a trusted friend or therapist. Get the feelings out of your head and into the open. As you process these emotions, try to reframe the story. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim, see yourself as a survivor who is choosing to move forward. Focus on the lessons you learned, the strength you gained. You're not erasing the past, you're integrating it into your story of resilience. And remember to practice empathy. Try to understand the other person's perspective. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it can help you see it as a reflection of their own struggles, their own pain, rather than a personal attack on you. Maybe they were acting out of fear, insecurity, or ignorance. Understanding this can dissolve some of the personal sting and make it easier to release the resentment. And finally, and most importantly, turn that compassion inward. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you know now. Write a letter to your past self, offering the same kindness and understanding you're learning to offer others. Remind yourself that you are doing the best you can with what you have. This journey of forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about reclaiming your joy, your energy, and your future. It's about creating a cycle of grace, where forgiving others opens the door to being forgiven by yourself. It's about letting go of those heavy rocks, one by one, until you can finally walk freely, with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. The path of forgiveness is the path to true inner peace. It's a gift you give yourself. This message is based on spiritual message found at lsm.org. Thank you so much for watching and reflecting on this with me today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content on personal growth and well-being. I'll see you in the next one.